Professor Miller, will you please bring your candidate forward?
Good afternoon, everybody, and congratulations to the class that's graduating here today. I've had a little bit of bad luck, and I'm sure you're aware of that, to follow Jim Cunningham, the man with the golden voice. All I can do is speak with what I was born with and do my best. Over the years, it has been my privilege to present a number of individuals for an honorary degree. But none give me more pleasure than today to present to you Linda Boyce Haller. Now, there are three reasons why I say that. Number one, the soon-to-be Dr. Haller has a sincere and deep concern for students at Thiel. And she wants to support those students in every way that she can. Now, I'm going to call on the class to help me communicate this. And that's the magic word this weekend at Thiel, communicate. First, I'm going to call on some people, and I want everyone to stand. Shay Mayer. Shay, would you kindly stand, please? Shay is a religion and philosophy major. She's also the recipient of the Haller Award for Outstanding Business Plan Creation. Number two, I'm going to call on Andrew Garrett, a business major, another recipient of the Haller Award for Outstanding Business Plan. Now, I'm going to ask at this time that all students who have been in the entrepreneur class to please stand with these two folks. All of you who have been in that class, please stand. The last group that I'd like to have join this illustrious group are all of you students who have received a Haller Enterprise Scholarship at any time during your 4 years. Please stand. That's a little indication of the impact of this lady and her husband, former husband, Henry Haller. Let's give an applause to these entrepreneurs. Thank you very much. I forgot one, the cameraman over here, a Haller Scholarship recipient as well. Point number two, Mrs. Haller has served on the Board of Trustees at Thiel College. And she served Thiel at a very challenging time. But she had a reputation as a board member of doing her homework and asking the tough questions. And she, along with other board members, saw themselves through this challenge, righted the Thiel ship, and I'm so delighted to say that over the past 4 years, we have been sailing very, very clearly and directly. The groundbreaking yesterday is a clear indication of that. Linda, we thank you for your role in that. My third point is this, and this is where I get into trouble, but I'm prone to that. I'm going to ask my wife to stand. She didn't know how much trouble this was going to be. Over the years, Ruth and I have enjoyed many occasions together with the Hallers. And we have developed a very special friendship. A friendship that we treasure and that we considered ourselves blessed to be part of. And we thank you for that. At this time, I call on President Van Aken to proceed with the presentation of the Doctor of Humanities Honorary presentation.
You, Linda Boyce Haller, have dedicated your life to civic and community involvement and to continuing the passionate avocation your late husband, Henry E. Haller, Jr., had for feeding and nurturing the entrepreneurial spirit in today's young people. Henry generously funded the Haller Enterprise Institute at Thiel College, an innovative program that encourages students to start their own business while they finish their education 16 years ago. You have faithfully supported the mission of the Institute, including its hallmark aspect, the Haller Scholarship. Your generosity, guidance, financial support, and belief in encouraging entrepreneurship across disciplines has fostered the ambitions of hundreds of women and men across the Thiel College campus. Today, Thiel College, a liberal arts, sciences, and professional studies college, acknowledges and expresses sincere thanks for your commitment to the dreams of business ownership of many Thiel College students, as well as your steadfast support of the growth and success of Thiel College by awarding you the degree, Doctors of Humanities. We salute you and wish you Godspeed in all that is before you.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees and their actions, I confer upon you, Linda Haller, the degree of Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa, with all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto pertaining.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ed.
I'll take that. We'll get that. You want to say a few words, Linda? You can say it.
I am delighted and honored to be here, and believe me, I am truly honored. It is a joy to be in your presence and finally get to meet some of the students. To the graduates, I can only say that you have a whole, clear, glorious life ahead of you. So go out, you've got your goals, achieve, achieve, achieve. I'd like to conclude, because I know no one wants long speeches, by noting that this year marks the 50th anniversary of the highly successful tenure of David Miller at Thiel College. My late husband, Henry, knew instinctively when he first met Professor Miller that he possessed the essence of integrity, dignity, and utmost professionalism. I wish to thank you, David, for your steadfast dedication to the Haller Enterprise Institute and for successfully leading us into the 21st century. As a role model for future entrepreneurs, you have embodied the core values of Thiel College by demanding the highest ethical behavior of yourself as well as those you lead. You have provided the leadership lessons that prepare students for true success in life. Always striving to do your best, you insist that others do the same, and for that, my family and I, as well as all of the Haller Scholarship recipients, will remain in your debt. David, we hope you know all that you are and will ever be to us. And it gives me great pleasure to ask Andrew Garrett, this year's Entrepreneurial Program Business Plan winner, and Courtney Becker to please come and join me on the stage. David, this is a small token. This is a small token of our esteem. Thank you all very much.
Friends, please join me in congratulating Dr. Linda Haller.